Today's horoscope, Capricorn September 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today, you might question a particular project, plan, long-term goal, or even your current career path if you're uncertain it's truly doing you any favors. There may be the need to swallow your pride just for now, as it may be the best course of action. At the same time, you might find it easier not only to accept but also to embrace a slower pace if it means you can be more thorough as the day advances, and it's satisfying. Thinking in terms of security and practicality will bring rewards. You have a stronger sense than usual about which of your ideas and plans have real potential, and it can be relatively easy to become absorbed in a project now. Very productive conversations can happen, particularly with a partner or in a one-on-one situation. Communicating in real, honest terms can be most effective now. Prepare to get riled up today and tomorrow. Your cosmic energy will be incredibly vibrant, and you could be ready to soar into the sky like a hot air balloon. Mighty Mars, the red planet of drive and energy, is across the sky from you in your solar house of partnerships, and he'll outstretch his arm to connect with the great taskmaster, Saturn, your planetary ruler. This ensures that if you go on a sudden trip with your one and only or plan one for the year ahead, you could form significant promises and grow closer than ever before. Communicate your desires, thoughts, and plans, and your sweetheart will hear from you now. What have you done? Something from your past may resurface when the Sun in Libra and Mercury in Libra conjunct the South Node in Libra. The cosmic energy is putting a spotlight on you and all that you have worked on in your career path. Some things that may come up could be your work connections, accomplishments, and milestones. In particular, something that you have already completed or someone you have already worked with may come back into focus today. Think about why this might be and what it can do for you. Knowing how to care for yourself takes preparation. Bring out the best in yourself by planning ahead. There is almost no physical activity that you wouldn't enjoy, so pick the one that is most convenient for you on a practical level. There should be little or no obstacles in the path of getting this exercise. Build up a practice around this chosen activity and use it as your support for when the going gets rough. You can expect to have highs and lows during the day. You are coming into a period when you will be questioning yourself and you'll have to make some big decisions, notably in your private life. Some problems related to group projects that you have been involved in recently should be coming up as well. A lawsuit may complicate the situation, so be vigilant and prudent, especially if you sign a contract. In addition, a slight contretemps and unexpected situation could arise and add to the trouble that recent events have created. The moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart today means it will not only end the weekend but also spend the early days of the new work week here. This coincides with the Sun and Mercury spending their first weekend in your career sector, ahead of an eclipsing new moon next week, indicating that things are coming together professionally. These adventurous lunar vibes should be embraced. 4 days after Mercury left your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery empty for the rest of the year, the moon's monthly visits are crucial for keeping the spirit of adventure alive. As Venus, the planet of love, settles into her first weekend in your friendship sector, thanks to the moon she has already had a chance to get a look at the planets on the communication and relationship fronts that she will team up with over the coming weeks. While this is good for friendship and relationship building, Venus has also brought the laws of attraction and synchronicity into play, those that can put you in the right place at the right time. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself falling back into old habits, even when you know they no longer serve you? That's the kind of energy you might feel today with the Sun and Mercury joining the South Node in Libra. It's natural to be drawn back to familiar patterns after all. They're comforting because they're what you know. But ask yourself, is this really where you want to be? It's tempting to retreat into that comfort zone, but once you're there, you might realize it's not as cozy as you remembered. In fact, it might feel more like a step backward than a safe retreat. The beauty of today's astrological alignment is that you have an opportunity to break free from these old patterns and move towards something better. With the Sun and Mercury opposing the North Node in Aries, you're being encouraged to step into your power and embrace new, healthier ways of thinking and behaving. It's like being at a crossroads. One direction leads to the familiar, and the other leads to growth and progress. Have you ever had a moment where you realized that sticking with what's comfortable was actually holding you back? Today offers the perfect opportunity to choose the path of growth, even if it feels a little uncertain at first. At the same time, today's energy is fantastic for fostering teamwork and collaboration. Have you ever been part of a group where everything just clicked? Whether you're working on a project with colleagues, planning a get-together with friends, or even collaborating with family members, today is the day where everyone seems to be on the same page. It's one of those rare moments when everything flows smoothly, and everyone is working together toward a common goal. If you've been craving that sense of unity, now is the time to embrace it. There's something truly special about feeling connected with others and knowing that your efforts are part of a larger whole. But as much as the stars are urging you to connect with others, don't forget the importance of taking time for yourself. Have you ever felt drained, even after spending time with people you enjoy? That's because, while social interactions can be energizing, they can also take a toll if you don't give yourself space to recharge. It's all about balance. Spending time with others is wonderful, but so is taking a moment to be with yourself. When you take the time to replenish your own energy, you're able to show up for others in a more meaningful and present way. So, if you're feeling the need to step back and take a breather, honor that. You'll come back feeling refreshed and ready to give your full attention to those around you. On a more practical note, things are looking especially promising for you right now. You've got momentum on your side, and it feels like all your hard work is starting to pay off. Whether you're focusing on career goals, personal projects, or even financial matters, you're in a great position to see tangible results from your efforts. Have you ever experienced that exhilarating feeling when everything you touch seems to turn to gold? That's the energy you're tapping into right now. If you've been putting in the work, expect to see some serious payoff. Keep riding this wave of positivity, and remember, you've earned every bit of success coming your way. Now, let's talk about love and relationships. Because this balancing act isn't just happening in your career or social life, it's playing out in your personal connections too. Have you been feeling like your relationships are either too serious or not deep enough? Life has a way of swinging between extremes, but today offers an opportunity to find that sweet spot. Ask yourself, how can I bring more balance into my relationships? Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even family ties, finding that middle ground where things feel both meaningful and fun can open the door to deeper, more fulfilling connections. If you've been leaning too heavily in one direction, either taking things too seriously or not seriously enough, today is a great day to make some adjustments. Lastly, if you've been struggling with routine tasks or feeling frustrated with the daily grind, you're not alone. We all have those days when the little things start to pile up, and it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. Maybe you've been feeling a little stuck or uninspired lately, but isolating yourself or getting frustrated with others won't help. Have you ever tried to push through something on your own, only to feel even more weighed down? This is a great time to lean on the people around you. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, don't be afraid to ask for help or just talk things through. Sometimes, sharing the load can make all the difference in how you feel. How about you? Have you felt the pull of old habits today, or maybe the urge to connect with others in a more meaningful way? I'd love to hear how these energies are playing out in your life. Drop a comment below, and let's share our experiences. After all, we're all navigating these cosmic shifts together, and there's something powerful about knowing we're not alone in it.